We are here tonight at the 2022 Autosport Awards, where the most important faces of the motorsport industry will be here. From Indycar drivers, NASCAR CEOs, Drive to Survive producers, to Formula One team members and also team principals. We will be speaking tonight with Marriott Grosvenor, team principal of Red Bull. What are your expectations for next year?
I think it's going to be a tough year next year. I think that Ferrari and Mercedes will be coming back hard. So we can't take anything for granted. We've just got to keep building on what we've achieved this year and try and retain those titles next season.
Okay, winter break. What are you having doing? Free time?
Not a lot of free time at the moment, so it's already very busy on preparations for next year. So it's always a really busy run up to Christmas.
Okay, what is the balance that you make for the year that has just finished?
Yeah, we weren't there where we want to be this year, but we had a lot to change with the team, so we had to see how it works. So that so ended up where we are. And after the summer break, we focused on next year's car. So we changed a lot internally, so we're quite confident that we'll have quite a good car next year. Will not be a really big step, but we have to make a step forward.
Also, you are bringing a new driver starting next year. What are the expectations in this area? What is going to bring to the team?
I say that first with Alex, we have an experienced driver, a very good driver. And he was also very supportive to get Logan as a second driver, as he likes to help young drivers as well. He's still young, but Logan is quite a bit younger. He's very fast. We've seen it in the test, we've seen it in the simulator. But he has to learn a lot because Formula One is very complicated for a youngster getting in, especially compared to the past when young drivers could have a lot of tests before they got into the first race. This is not possible. So he's got another 1.5 day test before he goes to the first race. And the youngsters nowadays, they have to learn in their race season, what makes it very difficult. So they can't have too high expectations. For first year is really a learning year.
You are preparing for next season, winter break. It's much of a winter break. Are you going back to Florida for Christmas?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple of weeks to go back home. Enjoy the nice sunny Florida in the winter. It's gonna be nice to see the family, see my dog, and just really reset.
Here for us overall, we finished second, as you said, but Will won the championship, my teammate. So first and second is really great for us at Team Penske. But it was a good year. We won 5 races. We won the most races of anybody in our championship, but we still fell short. And I think consistency is what you look back on and say that's where we weren't as good as we needed to be. And some events were our fault, some events were out of our control. It's the races that are out of your control that you really worry about at night. Why did we not win the race out of something that wasn't our fault? But that's motorsports. Sometimes it falls your way and sometimes it doesn't. But the last 3 years we finished runner-up, and that's what really nags at me the most is just how can we finish that one spot higher? We've been so close the last 3 seasons that I know that we can win more championships together after the first 2 we produced.
So what is the expectation for next year?
Ooh, definitely to win the championship. Finishing runner-up 3 years in a row it's a lot of motivation for me to try and get that last piece of the ingredient and actually win the championship again and get a third one on the books for us. But I think for sure the Indy 500 is our marquee event. Just like running Le Mans or running at Monaco, it's a very big event for us, and it's an event I've not won yet, so it's still circled on my list as the place I want to figure out the most.
Next year, moving into Indy next, how are your expectations? How are you feeling about it?
Really excited. Big opportunity for me. I'm looking forward to it.
What are you looking forward moving from the WB Series to Indy?
I think just a good step up. A lot I can learn, lots of different tracks, lots of different things that I've got the chance to experience. So I'm excited by that kind of step up, I guess. But also doing it with Andretti in a big team and having that chance is something I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, this year, how was it?
It's been a very good season. It's been, good racing. It hasn't been dominated by one driver as it has once or twice now over the last few years. Lewis is still very competitive. Towards the end of the season, he was more competitive because I think the car was better. But I think Red Bull still have the edge, and Verstappen, I think, may at the moment be the best. But both the Red Bulls are good, and both the Mercedes are good. Ferrari seems to manage to lose races rather than win them, but the cars are clearly good enough to win. So let's see that it might be a little bit more competitive in the new year.
Okay, so you expect more competitive between the drivers and the constructors for next season?
Yes, I think we know that all the good drivers, and it's really who can produce the best car with the right reliability, because to finish first you must finish. And that's something that Red Bull know what to do very well, and so also, of course, does Mercedes-Benz. And really, so far, Ferrari haven't quite got that edge that they should have. They're quick enough, but for some reason it's not consistent.